Right. Dave Allen is here. Joe Hayden is here. Calvin Moyo is here. This is an entry into Mr. David Allen and White Rhino's YouTube channel. So, first question I'm going to ask you guys. Have you enjoyed your training out here in Spain? Who wants to take this question first?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's been an experience that I'll never forget. First training camp abroad, actually. And yeah, it's been so much fun.
We say training camp, it's a very loose term for what Calvin's done while he's been here. He's hit the pads once and he's done 8 rounds of 1 minute on the ski erg. He's had like 12 bottles of beer. So the training camp, very loose term.
Hey,
Have you saw
all
people
the body sparring as
When
well.
you saw people at weight you were in training camp?
Been fucking running up mountains. The lot.
Can you address the rumours that you've been drinking Corona in between rounds?
Yeah, that's mad that I would never do such thing. There's no camera footage of it. It was my twin brother here, weren't me?
Who's your twin brother, just out of interest?
Joe!
What's his name?
Martin Luther Moyo. Martin, that's his name.
Joe, have you enjoyed training in Spain?
No, mate, I loved it. It's been class, and the company has been amazing as well. To be fair, like the people that we've been looking after us. You lot, you've all been amazing. So,
Who's been your favourite, just out of interest?
John. No offence. John's the man.
He's here actually.
Can I spin it round?
Or,
It's your YouTube channel. You tell me if I can
John,
spin it round.
John's here.
John's there.
Go on, John.
Go on, John. Give us a wave, John.
What a man.
Alright, guys. Thanks, John.
Seriously, it has been class, and like I say, everyone that's here looking after us, they're all top people, and they've made it a great holiday as well.
Dave, adventures in Spain?
Yeah, I'd like to second everything they've said, but I'll go one further. Welcome Estates, big thank you Welcome Estates for having us over. They brought my family over, what month was it when they came over? October.
Yeah.
Brought them over, but I couldn't make it, I was at a press conference, so kindly enough they said we'll give you a second crack at it. So I've come over, so Welcome Estates, that's Gary, Lisa, Lisa's husband,
Carl, yeah.
Carl. I was about to say Lisa's husband, Carl.
I don't even know what you said, to be honest.
John,
Thanks for coming anyway, Carl.
Richard.
Richard, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Legend, isn't he?
Kind enough to let us use his putting machine
Putter.
thing. What's it called?
It's a putter.
A putter.
A putter.
Only,
putting machine.
only Calvin.
Putter.
Only Calvin has drunk, by the way.
You drunk, Calvin?
That's
Because
right,
he
that.
sounds fucking bladdered him next to me. No, putting machine.
Putting machine.
No,
Yeah, a club, mate. It's a club. So anyway,
yeah, I'm not punch drunk. I'm just a northerner. It's a good t-shirt.
yeah, just a big thank you, really. We had an amazing time.
To everyone except me, basically. So
No, I'm getting to you.
Right.
I'll thank you at the
Save
end.
the best till
We've done a
last.
good job of this. You know what? It's been an amazing time, and to be honest, like, I'm not an holiday guy really. I've never really been on holiday. I've been abroad a lot with boxing, but I've never been on an holiday. You know, like with Paul and that in Garden and stuff like that. So this for me is not something I usually do, but I actually really enjoyed it. I couldn't speak highly enough of everyone, to be honest. And Gary, I know you're watching this, Gary. I thought Gary was sound, but after this week, Gary,
Could be my dad.
you're more than sound.
legendary status Gary's achieved.
Yeah, 100%.
We've been-
And John, all of them, yeah.
I'm Richard. What a lad.
Rich is like
James Bond.
2 generations ago was James Bond.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
It was proper Daniel Craig vibes to him.
So, Dave, you did send me a list of questions to ask. In the next question, you've just put Doncaster boxing. So I'm assuming
Yeah.
you mean talk about the next crop of Doncaster boxing.
Well, it's flying at the minute. It's
Yeah?
absolutely flying. Who would you say are the top? I'm asking you
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
If I said to you the top 5 boxers from Doncaster, who would you say?
Oh, jeez. There's
That's
a
what
lot.
I'm
There's,
saying.
yeah.
That's the point
But you know,
I'm making.
you know,
You've
what
never
I
done
really
that.
like at the minute. I like Ed Hardy.
That's what I'm saying, but he wasn't in my top 5. He only had 3 pro fights. He wouldn't make your top 5. Might even make your top 10. But so what I'm saying to you is this: you've got Max Hughes, world class.
Yeah.
Terry Harper, world champion.
Yeah.
Josh Padley fights Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
You've got David Allen.
If you say so yourself.
Doing what he does. You've got
Just Jimmy Joe.
You've got Jimmy Joe
Flint, just
beat
signed to
Campbell
GBM.
Iron twice.
Yeah.
You've got Ed Hard, like you just said, proper
Connor
crossover.
Kelsall.
Connor Kelsall, Commonwealth champion. Joe Hayden, 16-0.
The Earl of.
I'll get to Calvin. No, but this, what I'm saying is, Maxi, Terry, Padley, myself, in the last 12 months have fought for world titles or been on in Riyadh. Maxi Hughes, I think, is the best fighter in Doncaster.
Class.
When he beat Gary Cully, me and Maxi aren't mates or nothing, but I will tell you this, he is fucking fantastic. Padley, if he beats Shakur Stevenson, can you imagine having a WBC champion from him? We've got Terry Harper, actual world champion. Like I said, Jimmy Joe's flying. Who else is down
You know,
there?
Maxi's best win was that Mexican who was just knocked out the Irish guy. And
Tennyson.
Yeah, the guy who beat Tennyson. Yeah.
Straffon.
Straffon.
Yeah, Straffon,
Giving
yeah.
Straffon. That was a class win.
Yeah, so Max is. What I'm saying about Doncaster boxing, it's fucking flying, isn't it? Really.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good place at the minute. Like I said, Ed Hardy is very, very good. He was a top level amateur. Who else is there? There's more.
Well, you
There is more,
would
but-
have never been able to have done this, would you?
Years ago, it was Gavin McDonald, Jay McDonald, and me.
Yeah.
And now, in terms of like, I struggle to break the top 5. To be honest, do you know what I mean? Like, there's that much talent in Doncaster. It's amazing, and they're coming from different gyms and stuff as well. So, it's a good place, and I think big boxing shows are coming to Doncaster.
I certainly hope
I think
so.
it has to. And then you got, like you say, you got Calvin, and there's loads of other kids and all that coming through. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to cover Doncaster boxing with Padley boxing at the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, isn't it?
What an opportunity!
Oh, fantastic opportunity for him.
Such a good
Fantastic.
opportunity.
Yeah. Well, Doncaster boxing flying, and we've got the young generation sitting here of Doncaster boxing. I want to talk to you about your favourite venues for boxing. So, any particular things that sort of stand out to you?
As a fan.
As a fan,
Although Calvin's got 2 pro fights, both of that brand new arena in
yeah, I was
Sheffield.
going to say kind of
Medical
arena.
Arena.
That
What-
sounds nice, you know.
What a
Nice.
place!
That's twice.
It's
Fantastic
it is
arena.
beautiful.
It is lovely.
Especially for the shows that I've been on. It's been literally 10 out of 10.
You've got lucky with your first 2 shows, right? Both on the zone.
Type of place that I would have thought
Calvin's a snob now.
5 years. 5 years.
Never-
I'd have been
never
dreaming
boxed
for it
on
5 years.
Would you box on a smaller show now, Calvin?
Of course I would.
Yeah.
Not too big for my
Good,
blood.
because your next one's scheduled for 4 rounds in
He's lying.
That's not what
Eleven
one
seconds.
section of Winter Gardens, which has never been
I
used.
said to him when I watched on the show, and Calvin, he's on the zone.
I did not say that.
I said no, he said I'm not doing it. So,
Wow.
I did not say
got
that.
to his head a bit.
He's
last.
changed it to become an Earl.
I did not say that. I did not say such thing.
The best, yeah, so you can't even ask Calvin what the best venue you boxed at. But what's the best venue you boxed at?
Best venue I've boxed
Probably
at?
the Cannon.
Probably, yeah. Cannon.
What about you, Dave?
Oh, well, St. Leivas.
Here we go.
What's the best venue you two have been to watch boxing at?
Probably the one in Saudi, but
Oh, God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Manchester Arena
Manchester.
as well. That's a nice.
The Co-op. What? I've got a question for you.
Wembley.
Okay. What's better, Co-op or the Manchester Arena?
Are you asking me as a person?
Personally, as a fan.
You
As a
might not
boxing
agree.
fan
You
that
might.
goes to watch.
You might not agree.
MEN?
MEN for me.
Is that from nostalgia?
Nostalgia,
Yeah.
correct.
The Co-op was amazing.
Yeah.
The Co-op as a venue, it's high tech. It's like the Tottenham of the, new. It's beautiful. I love going to the Co-op, but for me, Manchester Arena, some of the fights I've seen there.
Incredible.
You know what I love
Yeah, but
about
I was
the
sat watching Froch Groves at Manchester Arena, and when I think of Manchester Arena, I think of Froch Groves won.
You know what I love about the Co-op? The self-service at the food.
It's good.
Unbelievable.
I didn't go in
You
that
just go and pick your
section,
burger with
no.
chips.
It's very good. Dave wouldn't be able to work the computer there.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Mental.
But also, I was working. I was busy. So
Forgetting gum shields.
when that was nice. as well. When did you go Wembley? Purely white.
No, it
That
was
was
to
good.
watch AJ
Klitschko.
Klitschko. Yeah, I think it
No,
was.
when you were 15.
Yeah, it would have been
Well, he was
me.
50, yeah, age of Klitschko.
Me, my mate Harris, and Jada.
When you
When-
went to Wembley as a 15-year-old on your own.
Who's
When-
Jada? Wait, who's Jada?
Jada's a family friend, and Harris is my friend.
Fair enough.
Calvin's got other friends apart from us, sadly.
Oh, it's not right now, really.
Must be nice.
You've just written the word Zimbabwe, so
Calvin's very proud of his Zimbabwean heritage.
massive.
And we always talk about it, to be fair. We do talk about it quite a lot, actually.
We actually do off camera.
Yeah,
we
we
really
do.
do.
Yeah.
You mentioned today about your family being the African drummers and having
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cultural heritage to do the weddings, and maybe sometime you might actually do a shout out to your culture of Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
in the ring walk.
Yeah, I definitely want it to be a part of my my image.
What
It's
level?
important.
What level has he got to get to be able to do a ring walk, including this kind of stuff?
I'd say is at least got to be a central area title.
Not a 4-rounder.
A 4-rounder?
Yeah.
No, because then you become one of them.
Would be too much.
Well, you become one of those. You become an Instagram boxer who's basically doing something which
For show.
For show. But I really think a central area title would be absolutely
You think
perfect.
that'd be acceptable to get the drummers out?
Hell yeah. Why, you think of doing it beforehand?
I'd do it whenever, to be honest.
Right, okay.
We want to do it on the debut.
Well, it's not my channel, so I can't edit that bit out, can I? So.
No, there's no need to edit it.
Calvin actually walked out rapping on his debut and Dave
God.
wasn't.
Do you know what I said? You know the last thing I said to him
was
was
not too impressed.
the last thing I said to him before, like we broke apart and he went behind the thing and I went to the ring. I went, Calvin, what have you do? So I said, just don't dance. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. You know, you watch the ring and they're doing all this mad shit. And I turned around, yeah, and I looked at him and he was there giving it all this.
Were you nervous on your pro? Because I remember, because obviously I was sat next to Dave when you were having your pro debut, and you looked really nervous in the first round. You come back in, you got some good advice from Dave, and you went back out. You look a different person.
Do you know what? Everyone said I looked really nervous, so I must have. But in myself, I felt good, to be fair. And that's the hardest I've ever trained. Mm-hmm. The best preparation's ever gone. Mm-hmm. Dieting went amazing. Not to take it this deep, but I got during that camp I felt like I got a better relationship with God, and I've been practicing my faith a bit more.
So short.
No, I'm actually being serious. So, do you know, just before I walked out, you alright?
No, I'm not sorry. Look, you're gone.
Are you alright? Are you alright, John?
No, go.
I can't remember what I was saying now.
No, I was with you then.
What?
I can't remember what
I can't believe you laughed at that.
My question is this: if you turn pro with a central area title, would you be happy with that yourself?
It's
what?
Talk to you now.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, at my level of boxing.
What-
But
what sort of-
you guys are shooting way above that.
Where at what point? How often should you change your goals?
I think when you start to reach them, you need to set yourself new targets, don't you?
Because 3 years ago, like if we had said you won a central area title, I'd have no world title to Joe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you move the goalposts all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
People always ask me like, oh, how do you set goals and that? It's very difficult to set them long term. You have to set short term ones, don't you?
I'm completely through because I forgot what I was saying.
You were talking about you got to go squad, and you know what? I was feeling what you were saying, and you know we had a philosophical debate this morning at breakfast.
Yeah, we did. That's why I brought
I
it
think
up.
that's why Joe were laughing actually.
That is why
I
I
think
brought it
Joe's
up.
nervous.
That's definitely why.
Do you want to explain to everybody on Dave's channel why he was laughing?
There's no reason.
Calvin
no reason at all to be honest. I don't know why.
Calvin went off on a mad tangent.
I don't know why I found that so funny because
And
I'm
started
really
calling
just,
himself Martin Luther Moyo at the dinner table.
I'm religious myself, so I don't know why I found that so funny. But yeah.
It's got a bit awkward now, isn't it? And then Dave mentioned Martin Luther Moyo.
Yeah.
So
Which
do you
I
wanna
thought
do you wanna
was very
explain?
funny.
we had
Calvin
a
said he
big
was going to name
religious
his first
debate.
child Martin.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
We had a
this
big
morning.
religious debate this morning.
Calvin talked
We
about
did, I thought it was really
Yeah.
like honestly
I enjoyed it actually.
for people who are Dave's regular viewers, and you got a load of regular viewers. They've had a very philosophical debate this morning with us all.
Do you know what I always say? Whatever people want to believe, I'm very happy for anyone to believe. I think faith is very good. I personally don't have any relationship with faith really personally, but that's upbringing. I think my upbringing wasn't really one where we was encouraged to do that. But you know, I've had last couple of years grandparents passing away, and one had a relationship where they felt like they had a relationship with God or they was going to heaven, and I found that experience much more comforting than I did with the one that didn't, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure people listening will make sense of that, but I found it really comforting knowing that they was comforted by that.
That's where I was going to. I felt comfort.
Before you were really interrupted.
Yeah. I felt comfort in that.
I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, but
Do you believe that does that give you comfort, do you think?
Yeah.
Well, you know, like when we was warming up for the last fight, and Calvin went and had a minute with himself, praying, I believe.
Yeah.
What do you pray for in that moment? For victory or for safety?
No,
Or
yeah, it's never victory because you can't pray for things that are like materialistic. For me, in my head, I can't pray for things like that. So yeah, it was just safety, giving me the strength, this, that, and the other. Yeah.
Joe had a fantastic spar the other day, didn't he?
I pray before fights as well. In the
Oh, we know.
toilet,
We're just
like.
winding you up, Joe. We know.
But
Joe's worrying now.
He's worried now.
but it is.
Calvin's church community is going to be on his.
Like,
I do actually pray to win.
Do you pray to win?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to win and for both fighters to get home safe.
In your opinion, Aki, should you pray to win?
I think you.
Or
Well,
is that asking too
whenever
much?
I'll be honest with you. When you fought Johnny Fisher, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I prayed that you both were safe.
Yeah, it's for
I
safety.
don't care who wins.
No.
I couldn't care less. It's boxing.
No.
It's a sport. As long as everyone comes out safe and they get paid, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
That's just my personal preference on it. But yeah,
Back to sparring anyway.
back to sparring. Yeah, no, you had a. Well, I'm putting words in your mouth.
Well, you know what? Like, I would say Joe now is about 18 months off being British champion, in my opinion, which makes him a very good boxer. And to be honest, like we said earlier, I've never been a British champion. So, Joe's only been doing the game properly 3.5, 4 years. And I've been doing it 16.5. And I think if he keeps improving how he's improving, and he develops a bit more physically, he's capable of doing that in the next 18 months. Do you know what I mean? So, it's like, look at Calvin. Calvin's a good novice pro, and Calvin will tell you the levels of Joe. Won't you?
Very good, very, very good. You know, I've seen him go from what was it, the second amateur fight? Maybe.
It's the first time it's fought with me, yeah.
Oh, was it? Yeah. So I've seen
Second
him.
altogether, yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen him go from that to where he is now, and you know the levels that we see in sparring, that I have to put up with as well in sparring, is mad. Like, it's just relentless.
Is there ever a bit of needle in sparring?
There's only one weight division between these two,
Yeah.
but Calvin's twice the size of him.
There's not needle. There's competition. Like when we're sparring, it's we get told it's either open spar, body spar, or we're working on certain things. If it's open spar, it's an open spar. There's no love lost.
I'll
It's a game.
let him get it, yeah.
It's boxing. You know, it just is what it is. There's
It looks
no
more
hard
brutal
feelings.
than it is sometimes, because
Yeah.
if I stare at Calvin angrily, his nose will pop.
That's true.
But at the same time, we don't take.
If you ask him a hard question, that nose will go.
we don't take the piss with each other. If Calvin were to hurt me, he wouldn't
Who gets on top, Joe?
follow it up, and if I was to hurt Calvin, I wouldn't follow it. Do you
Who
know
gets
what I
on
mean?
top?
It's even.
I'll tell the truth, Joe's a lot further on than Calvin at the minute, but if fights were around and a half, Calvin would win on points.
That's accurate.
That's true. Joe struggles
Calvin's
early on.
hard work early on. to be
But
honest.
like, do you know what the biggest difference between you two is? Joe is full time, and Calvin works a full time job.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So Joe's rate of progression, because he's had the opportunity to go full time, has just been astronomical, really. Whereas Calvin is on a much steadier trajectory because he can't put the same time in, really. What you see from Calvin at the minute is like 20-30%, because he goes to run in the morning before work, goes to work for 8 hours, travelling an hour, 2 hours a day, and then he arrives at my house and he's knackered most of the time. So realistically, like, until Calvin gets that level where he can start having time off work, and you're not going to see the best of him. So I had different expectations of the two of them, purely based on the fact that Joe can give it 100% and Calvin gives it 100% at the best that he can, if that makes sense. I think they'll both agree with where I'm coming from with that
Yeah, 100%. Fair. What's the word?
assessment.
Assessment. Perfect word. That.
But
Oh, we've covered all the topics on your list there, Dave.
Was that 5?
Yeah.
Saturday's boxing,
That wasn't on the list.
it was on the bottom of the list.
1 second.
One job.
What would you do if you was wrong?
One job.
This
What would you do if
weekend,
you was
I'd
Is
be
that the
very
top?
surprised.
Is that the top of the
Okay.
list?
This weekend's boxing.
Oh, it's the title.
It's the title,
It's the
guys.
title.
It's the title. So You have to forgive me. Let's talk about this
You
weekend.
know the amount of
boxing.
times that happens, sorry? Dave gives me my week training plan.
What if it's in the
And
ball
I,
right?
and I
It's the
send
title.
and I send it to my nutritionist
No, that's the
so they
title.
can give me my week diet.
Yeah.
And he's always like, "You're not training Monday morning?" No. And I'm like, "Yeah, it's there." He's like, "Where?"
Surely that's
It's
obvious.
the title.
It's obvious
Right.
to
Right.
us.
I don't
Right.
think people read the title.
Really?
This is
No.
your first professionally filmed video, so can you just...
I send train like that to these all the time. Monday AM is always in big bold writing.
No, that threw me. I'm not going to lie to you.
Really?
We understand it, but other
Innit?
people don't.
Yeah,
Monday
like me.
AM.
Like
it couldn't
me.
be any fucking clearer. It's in size 30 fucking 6.
All right, Dave. All right,
How
Dave.
can you not see that? Monday AM, run.
It's
We're
good.
doing a favour here for the channel, yeah, and this is what I'll get.
And I'll
So-
tell you something else. If Calvin, if it wasn't possible to see, this lazy bastard wouldn't run.
Is
It's
he-
definitely very
Are
easy
you
to
putting the
see.
massage function on that chair whilst we're doing
If
an
there was a
interview?
massage, I would.
I caught John the other day on all fours. On all fours.
Oh, yeah?
Putting somewhere that he shouldn't be in between his massage groove.
But what?
Any truth in that, John?
No comment.
I'm so glad I'm not on this video. Right, so, this weekend's boxing.
No.
Dubois has pulled out. And Bakole is in.
We've
Did you-
covered this topic on Boxing Now's YouTube channel. Go to the channel.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that.
Click the link.
Link in description below.
Link in the
That's the one,
description
that's the
below. Okay, let's talk about right now. You put me on the spot here. Right, let's talk Beterbiev
Secure.
Bivol. Beterbiev Bivol.
I love
He's
that
a big
fight.
Bivol fan.
Fucking love that fight, mate. Honestly, it's getting me the type of way of thinking about it.
Horny.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's
Bivol's
had
just
3
so
beers,
good.
by the way. 3 beers.
No, Bivol's just. I just love him.
You going for Bivol then?
Yeah, he's just so good. His work just looks
Effortless.
immaculate. Oh no, it looks immaculate, and he's tough. He's respectable in like the way he carries himself.
How old do you think Bivol is?
32, I think he is.
So I was surprised he's 34.
34.
I was shocked by that, actually.
34, yeah.
Looks young.
But he moves like a younger man.
Don't know
Joe?
why I said that.
Beterbiev or Bivol?
Bivol.
Is
Dave?
it Beterbiev or Beterbiev?
No, it's Beterbiev.
Beterbiev.
And I know that.
This is a man that can pronounce names.
I've
as
got
well.
Russian
You're an
friends.
MC.
Yeah.
You pronounce.
You are an
some-
MC.
You
Beterbiev.
pronounce some good names.
Well, I've MC'd a person called Beterbiev before. But
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's Beterbiev.
Beterbiev.
It's interesting.
Beterbiev.
I think Bivol will win. I thought Bivol won the first time, I'll be honest. Did you?
No.
No.
Really?
Really, I thought
Yeah.
Beterbiev would. I scored it 115, 113.
I-
But it's
I
a
had
close
it the
fight,
other
isn't
way.
it?
I
Yeah,
had
you
it
had
the
it
other way,
exactly the same way, yeah.
I think Beterbiev, he was boxing at the Olympics and the World Championships at £200
Mm-hmm.
in his 20s, and he's now still making 175 into his 40s. That's going to catch up with him at some
There's
point.
been rumours as well, haven't there, in the past couple of fights that he's been struggling to make weight.
And you know what the biggest problem with the weight is? He only fought in October, it's now February. That isn't much time between. I know he lives well, like yourself, and he lives the life, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he gives himself every chance. But at that age, it's difficult to keep making the weight.
Okay, it's a good fight. Anyway, it's a good fight. Let's talk about. You tested me right. So Shakur Stevenson. There's been some drama around this fight.
Josh Padley.
Josh Padley steps
Well
in.
done.
He was sparring
guy.
Padley only 4 or 5 months ago for the
Yeah,
Chamberlain
that's right.
fight. And you know what? We sparred him a few times before. I say we, I went sparring him. Joe was sparring him before. He's fucking good, isn't
He is very good, Josh.
he? He's good. Yeah, he's very good. He's tough. Because to be honest, he sparred for the Chamberlain fight. He sparred Joe the first couple of times, and Joe got on top. He was too big for him, to be honest. And I thought he can't beat Chamberlain, this fella. We went back a couple of weeks later. He's fucking clever as fuck, to be honest, and tough, and got some
And
power.
he can dig as well.
He's good,
He can
but
really dig, and he's
this is
strong.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Like Chamberlain were a step up. This is monumental. This is stratospheric. It's big.
But it's great he's got the opportunity.
What an opportunity for him, yeah, to even
Fantastic.
say
If
that
he
he
got beat in
boxed.
the first round, would he lose anything? Would he have anything to lose?
Not at this short
I'll find
notice.
out
No,
on 3
no,
days-
not
on
at
3
this.
days'
No,
notice.
not on this short notice. No.
On 3 days' notice, to say that he's boxed for a world title.
Time for the
is
WBC
unbelievable.
world title.
The biggest.
Fantastic.
Great. Nice fella and all, Joe, wasn't
Oh yeah, such a nice lad, yeah.
he? He is, and he's good as well. He is
Yeah.
good.
Well, good luck to him.
Yeah.
Certainly, good luck to him. Hamza Shiraz is a tough fight.
Is he any good, this fella? Have you seen
Yeah.
him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's good.
What's he called again, Carl?
Adamson. I think it's-
Oh.
check this.
Carlos Adamas.
Carlos Adamson. Yeah.
I just think like Shiraz is like Warren's. Who do you think Warren's favourite, most important fighter to him to his
Dubois.
stable? More important than Shiraz?
Yeah, because he's heavyweight.
Do you think? I think Shiraz is the golden boy there.
But there's so much more money commanded by
He's-
Dubois.
yeah,
but
ambas-
he's definitely a
ambassador now,
favourite.
isn't
He's 100%
Yeah.
a favourite.
Ambassador now as well, isn't he? Out in Saudi
believe
Yeah,
Arabia.
so,
yeah.
I think Shiraz will win because I just think everything is in his favour to do so. He's only 25 though.
So I'm just getting the card up. I'm not.
You got to
I'm not-
believe he's the same age as you, Joe.
25 years
Yeah.
old. isn't he?
Who?
Shiraz.
No way. He's massive.
Huge for the weight. Yeah, massive.
I seen him when we went to Saudi Arabia that time. You know, when we went to Mike Tyson's gym.
Yeah.
Shiraz was he was there doing like a talk to these young kids, and seeing him in person, how big he actually is, he's absolutely
Yeah,
huge.
he's big. Is he bigger than Shaq?
Yeah.
How,
Really?
how
He's
long can your
slim-
phone
he's
record,
slimmer.
by the way? Sorry. Just how long
Slimmer,
can your
but
phone
he's-
record?
If it goes, it goes.
Okay.
Slimmer, but a lot taller, I'd say. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, Joe. Have you finished? Have you finished your point?
He done.
Does it matter?
Don't try and shit.
No, it was going
Good
on.
story,
A bit.
that, Joe.
I'm
What's going on a bit, wasn't He's gonna chin me in a minute. What? He's gonna chin me any second.
Carry on.
Gilles Jacques versus Ajit Kabayel.
I love Jean.
I'll quickly start with that. I've gone for Cabell late stoppage.
Ooh,
Already
Big
covered this
shout.
fight, but I'll
Big
Cabell
shout.
late
big
stoppage.
shout that, innit, Joe?
Big shout.
You going the other way?
Not necessarily.
Well, just tell us, Joe.
It's not
I'm a man
secret,
of
bro.
mystery. I'm a man of mystery. Go on, Calvin.
Jean. I like him.
What's Cabell's best win?
It was against that fella like
In which Twitch?
That's the weight of Calvin's opinion right there.
yeah, I just like Jean because he says, I will bang.
No, did he?
So if you place in your bets,
Don't listen to me.
On something he says, is that what you're saying?
yeah, like
I think his best win is Frank Sanchez, to be honest.
remember when he beat Chisora though, 2017 in Monte Carlo,
Yeah,
and he just disappeared for like 7 years.
I
That's what
never
I'm
knew
saying.
that.
but that was for a European title, right? And
Yeah.
it's, yeah,
He just kind of went quiet, didn't he?
yeah.
He's good though, Cabell. I think Cabell may well be heavyweight champion of the world post UC.
Joe, who are you going for, mate?
Zhang issue.
I've never heard of him.
It's Nana and it's Zhang.
But Parker will try
But,
some more.
but I was about to say, Parker showed the blueprint to beat Zhang, and Cabell's a very good fighter in it. So
Imagine following that blueprint. You're gonna get put down twice heavily.
Some blueprint.
Right, so what we're gonna do down in the 5th and down in the 12th.
You gotta weather that storm.
but did he beat him?
Yeah.
You made a
It's a good point. Yeah. No, it's a fair point,
No,
isn't
who the 5th and he comes to me like, I need to go down.
it? You know what? There's a fight here that's going under the radar, which I think is a mint
Watson
fight.
Smith.
It's a mint fight.
That's not going
start
on
the
either.
televised card.
Is that what you
as
were
well.
saying? Yeah,
That's
it's a mint fight,
That's
innit?
crazy.
That's
In fact, you said it to me earlier, Joe, didn't you? You said,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't believe that's a start on the
Every
televised.
single fight on this card is a headline fight outside of this show.
Do you think they all are? Where was Jean Cabell headline?
No, for me. Or
In
maybe-
China?
Yeah, maybe in his country.
Yeah, in China.
Smith Waxy with the headline, the O2 or the Echo?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one? One for the O2, wouldn't
I
it?
think it would headline the Echo.
Yeah, what else on there?
Shakur Stevenson, Josh Padley. Would that-
would that headline in America? Would that
Yeah.
get stick in America?
But the
It's
original
sticking America,
fight,
but that's different. It's a 3-day notice.
the original fight, Stevenson Schofield.
Was that a headline in America, you think?
Stevenson Schofield. Yeah, Stevenson Schofield's a great
Yeah.
great fight. Wow, great
Dubois
fight.
Parker, obviously.
Yeah.
Shiraz Adames, where's that headline?
Yeah, headline
London?
somewhere down south. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Copper Box or
Or even Saudi.
where Frank does his shows. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, Saudi. Yeah. Martin Bakole, Joseph Parker. Yes.
What's the best fight on the card?
Personally, I think
Better
Parker.
than Bivol.
I think Parker Bakole.
Excitement wise, I'd agree with Joe.
Best fight, Beterbiev, Bivol,
Yeah.
Beterbiev.
Yeah,
Beterbiev.
1
But the most
million%.
exciting fight, I think, will
Is
be
even that?
Zhang and
Cabell. Yeah.
Cabell.
Are we forgetting how good that first fight was?
Which
Oh,
one?
did no one
Sick
did no one
fight.
rate it as much as I did?
Oh, I rated it.
That was exciting.
Have you watched it back again?
Unbelievable.
About 3 times,
Yeah.
maybe
I've
even
only watched
more.
it. It wasn't a fight I would want to watch.
Unbelievable.
I'm probably gonna watch it
To
back
be
tonight.
honest. You need to get to bed.
I do. I've got training at
You got
8
a
AM.
tough session.
He's got his 3rd session in the last 8 days coming up.
So do
That's
me.
not true.
So do me and John. So let me ask you, if Boatsi and Smith goes the distance.
I
No.
think so.
Okay.
I say no from. I like Colin Smith to be fair. You farted. For fuck's sake,
Did you smudge in there?
I haven't done anything. Watch it back.
You have farted.
I haven't, Joe.
One of you's as far.
This interview's gold, by the way.
To be fair.
No, I'll rate it me.
Who are you going for? Rate who?
Smith.
Who are you going for?
Smith.
I looking at Smith's record, he's only fought 4 times in the last 5 years. And post Groves, it has been a bit disappointing, even though I think he won the best fights from out of Britain in the last 10-15 years. At his best, he was incredible, but post Ryder, it's been bleak, really, hasn't it? To be honest.
Yeah, but my problem with
Who did he knock out sensationally on the Joshua undercard? That was
Oh, the French fella.
Yeah, that was it.
That catch.
Oh,
I think he's a brilliant fighter, but post Groves, like, it's not really.
But he's fought Canelo and Beterbiev since
I thought it was
Groves.
going to be pound for pound. I thought he was like, he's fucking brilliant though. But I think Boaz is too fresh.
Okay, you go for Boatsy points.
Outpoints him.
Boatsy brilliant.
Boatsy points, Smith points. Was that Calvin?
Boatsy.
I think if Smith wins, he stops him.
Smith stoppage.
If
Boatsy
he wins.
points.
If he wins.
Boatsy.
Going for Boatsy points.
I think Watts is a very good boxer, and that's why I don't think Smith can beat him on points.
I think Callum's going to beat him.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
How?
Think you might stop him?
I think that's the only way he
I
wins.
think he might grind him to a halt and win on points.
I've
So,
heard
points?
Boaz is hard.
Oh, see, well, you've not. Well, from
I've
the fights
heard-
that I've
heard
watched, I've
he's
not
just
seen
hard as
that.
nails.
I've not.
Technically as well.
I've just seen him box
Do you think?
everyone's
Do you
head
think Boatsy? Just a serious question though. I like Boatsy, by the way. This is not at all a thing.
Yeah.
Do you think Boatsy goes 12 rounds with Canelo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Boatsy will be forced to do more against
Yeah.
Smith. I think he needs pushing me. With the Hutchinson fight, Hutchinson's very good, you know. But Hutchinson's very
Awkward.
Very, very good, yeah. Boatsy he hasn't done what I thought he would do though. But hopefully this is a turning point for him.
And this is why I say Smith by knockout.
I don't think Boatsy hits hard enough to beat the very, very, very top ones. I just think Smith is past his best. I think the best Smith is better than the best Boatsy. But this is a Smith that is not at his best anymore.
Do you reckon this is one of the best videos that's gone on your channel? What's the best video that's gone on your channel, would you say?
If I could make a few edits, which I can't, then maybe.
Why not? Why can't
Are
you?
you saying it's because you're in it?
No. It's been a great chat. You three. Honestly, these three, you're such different characters, and that's why you gel as a team, I think.
We actually said that the other day, didn't we?
I
And
think-
also, there's been everything in this interview. There's been awkward moments, funny moments. That makes a class interview.
Do you know what like I said Joe's here, yeah? Calvin's here, and I reckon I'm somewhere here. Which I think is why it works.
That's exactly how it is.
Do you know, I'm a mix, I've got the good and the bad of both of them.
And I just get the piss ripped out of me.
But you take it very well.
Well, I've got to do, Anna.
Yeah, but
It's character building, isn't it?
You know what I noticed today in the ring? You're like tough as oat, aren't you?
Thank you.
Yesterday in the ring.
That what you're saying is you got belted about. You can only be
I
tough.
hate
You
that.
That's not what I
I hate
meant.
that compliment.
can only be
No,
tough.
that's not what I meant. What I meant was you've seen this determination in him, where it's like he's a nice lad out of the ring, but when he went in the ring,
Switches.
he was stalking him 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. Every single round was building pressure on the opponent. I thought it was fantastic.
You're tomorrow, isn't
Isn't it, John?
10 rounds tomorrow. Yeah.
Tenacious.
Tonight, definitely.
People say that to me all the time. You're too nice to be a boxer. You're a boxer. I'm surprised you're a boxer. You're not a fighter. But it's a different story once your foot goes on.
It's only sport.
You don't have to be a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only sport.
Yeah, you don't have
It
to be
is a sport,
You don't have to walk around acting like 10 men to fight.
Like I said to you, we've all got personality disorder. We've all got split personality.
You guys do. Professional boxers have got to have something a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's a very special. People don't realise out there. Only 0.1% of people can be a professional boxer.
Did you think about becoming a pro after your amateur fights?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
But I knew I wasn't good enough. But it was more of a.
But you don't have to be good enough to be a pro. If we're going to be completely honest.
yeah,
You don't
but,
actually have to be good enough.
but then we didn't. The
How many
concept of.
what percentage of pro boxers wouldn't make it as a professional footballer if it was the same? You need the same like vetoing to become a pro.
How many would make it as professional footballers?
No. So basically, if it was just,
In terms of percentage, right? Yeah.
if it was as difficult to
I
be a
think
pro boxer
more
as a
people can
footballer-
turn professional, but professional you'll get found out ASAP.
Yeah, quick time.
How many
ASAP.
League 2 and upwards? What percentage of boxers will be League 2 and upwards then?
Well, it's smaller and smaller. So I mean, if you talk about getting to a British title, you're looking at less than 5%.
What's British title level as football? Championship,
Championship.
bottom of the Premier League?
Championship.
Champion.
Mid-table championship, maybe.
And where's the European title?
Top of the championship.
And where's world title? Just in the Premier League.
You get in Premier League because you've got all versions of it. The WBA regular, you got the
Yeah.
IBO, you got etc. etc.
Where's Airy title?
Area
League 2.
Yeah, something like
And the
that.
kids that can't cut every title, non-league.
You non-league.
Possibly, yeah.
Really are.
But-
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
But every like I respect any professional fighter because you know the top bottom.
Even the ones that are completely useless.
Yeah, I respect them because they're willing to get in there and do it and have a give
Yeah.
it and
I think it should be a stricter process to turn professional.
Mhm.
I think it's too easy.
I think
It's
so. as
too
well.
easy.
I think so.
He turned pro. I'm not being funny. He had 5 amateur fights and turned pro. Now he was good. He was good, and I think it helped that they knew that I wouldn't turn up with a kid that weren't any good. But you should have.
but if they stopped him then, now look at he is now 16
No,
and
no,
0.
I don't disagree with that. But
Quality control.
yeah, because some of these kids are terrible. Some
That's-
of these pros, you just think,
But
how are
that's
you getting a
part of
license?
the matchmaker's training now.
Do you not think that hurts the sport a bit though?
Some shows I go to, I just think, wow, some of these are bad.
What I think hurts the sport is having prospect versus journeyman for a whole card, 40, 36s throughout the whole card.
You have
Yeah.
to have a couple because you have to do that. It's the game you need to.
I understand that,
but not a card full.
a card full, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what you see a lot. And
Yeah.
but I understand that because it's hard to make money out of a show, and you have to
Do
do
you
that.
think your mates coming the other week, like, and see a lot of 40, 36ers, do they care about that or just your fight? Or did you have any
No,
Did you have any comments of, oh, that some of these fights weren't very good, or you only care about your fight?
Yeah, people that come to watch me, they don't really care about boxing.
No.
I don't think. Maybe a handful of them
They're
do,
supporting
but
you as a person.
they
Yeah.
come to support me, yeah. Which is why, is what I said to you. I can't wait to get to the fights where I know that it's definitely going to be entertaining for everyone. That's what I'm in it for. To entertain, see how far I can go, have a good time, make memories, and bounce. It's as easy as that.
But at the same time, people that come to watch might not necessarily understand what's actually going off. They just see two fighters and they just think that one's a lot better than that one.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's really good. He's boxing his head off, and by end at night, they're all chuffing. Most of the time, Ahmed anyway. They don't really chuffing. Do you know what I mean? So
So you know, like say
they see the level difference.
say Calvin beats a journeyman, yeah,
Mhm.
on 40-36, 60-54. Then he so you beat them, yeah. You had your debut and you boxed well. Do you think if you boxed a 10-0 kid and beat him 58-57 and struggled through it, do you think you get more credit for the debut because you looked great against a kid who weren't very good, or life and death against a kid who's really good?
That's
But
what-
It depends on the audience, I think.
Your
That's what I'm
fans
saying.
will be like,
Because
"Oh,
the
that
second
was
I saw on the
Well,
paper
she
that
better
Calvin
win.
was fighting Berman Sanchez,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, respect
Yeah.
to them taking that fight.
that'd be next for Calvin.
That was basically a better way of what I just said.
Yeah,
They-
but I know what you
they-
meant.
but
Yeah,
Do you
Better
think
worded way of what I was
but say
saying,
he
yeah.
struggles in that fight?
yeah.
Do you think your mates are more inclined to go, wow, as if he struggled?
Yeah.
Or see if I had less
yeah.
opposition and
Yeah.
he win easily?
Yeah, because obviously they don't understand the level of like how good
But
Berman
which fight is
Sanchez-
he going to learn more in?
But you know, like say I knock out a dumpling in the first round.
Yeah.
Or knock out a 20 knock in the first round.
Okay, so that dumpling
Would
you knocked
people-
out in Malta in 20 seconds, yeah?
But
Did you learn more against him or Amin Bachetta?
But more people. To be fair, people aren't daft really.
Yeah.
I don't think. Even if they don't know the boxing, they know if it's bad, don't they?
Yeah, they know if it's bad. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's why you've got the best channel in boxing, because it's proper discussion.
Well, it's a real discussion, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to give your closing thoughts, guys, on just anything in particular, or?
Thank you to Welcome Estates again.
That was good, that wasn't it? He's smooth, him. He should be over here full time selling the gas around here.
Gary, you know what to do. You got the number actually.
Who would who, out of all three of you,
Best
if you was all tasked with selling properties, I've got my answer in my head. Who I think
Yeah.
that's going to be the best out of all you three. But
I'd say Calvin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Go
I'll
on.
say me.
Reasons why? Calvin says himself.
Calvin's probably more a people person out of the three of us. I would say Calvin, probably a bit more outgoing. Calvin chats more shit than us two as well.
Joe, who do you think's the best salesman?
Calvin, we had this conversation walking for food tonight. To be fair, Calvin, I'd buy a house off Calvin, definitely.
You actually said that earlier.
I'd buy a house off all of you, but I reckon Joe would be the.
Me, yeah. I thought you were gonna put me last.
Nah, first.
I thought you put me last.
He wouldn't
First.
even get the fucking key in the lock.
Well,
Yes, I feel sorry for him and buy it.
This poor disabled kid trying to sell me an house.
Well, it's been a pleasure. That's been a really
No,
interesting chat.
go down there. I want your reason why.
Oh, right. You know what? You're all genuine lads. But you know when you speak to everyone I've ever spoke to about you, I said, "Oh, what a lovely guy." You know, you're like the grandmother's favourite.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the grandmother's favourite is gonna sell all the houses around here to all the
But do
grandmothers.
you know what the grandma's favourite scare? No girls.
But a lot of sandwiches and biscuits.
Correct.
So,
Do you know who does get girls?
Yeah, he's got a lovely
No,
girlfriend.
do you know who does get them?
John.
No.
look at him.
No way. No.
Look at him sat there behind the
It's showing
scenes.
it.
John's had more TV time this week than anyone. And he
I'd
deserves
like
it.
to get him as a regular guest.
Would you be a regular guest on Dave's channel?
John is some man, by the way.
No.
I just
Some
think,
man.
yeah,
John is some
what
man.
better than a weekly podcast here?
Nothing better.
I like the sound
Think
of
about
that.
it. Weekly podcast, we could film it here live.
Yeah, we'll
in
get
our
back.
new
Yeah, we'll get
home.
back, John. Yeah.
We'll have a welcome.
We'll make a
Steve
few
Bannon
phone
back
calls
now.
and get back to you on it, but I think the answer's probably going to be no. But well, it's great chatting to you,
Thank you
lads.
very much, Aki. Boxing now. Link in.
Are you actually going to put a link in the description?
I'm welcome estates.
You don't know how to put a link in the
Welcome
description.
estates link in the description.
Are you? So you guys are going to put a link to Boxing
You
Now
guys.
channel and Welcome Estates. In the
I can't
description.
promise it.
I'm not gonna.
So why
I'm
do
not
you keep
part of
saying
that
it then?
because
Why do you keep saying
I don't-
I have every intention of doing so. Until
Indeed.
Boxing
until
need.
until it comes to the point of doing it and I can't do it.
No, I know my shit.
So Joe's gonna sort it.
If Joe can do it, we'll do
So
it.
if any viewers, if this video go live, and if you've still watching after 42 minutes, which probably no one is.
42 minutes.
Yeah, 42 minutes.
If you're still
Fair
watching, what are you doing?
Innit?
No, true, yeah.
Turn it
Having
off.
said that, this is the last thing I'll say because the battery must be about to run out, and if not, I'll just turn it off anyway. I said that to an interview I did with David. We got to 47 minutes, and I said no one's watching now. And Dave said if anyone's watching now, I'll buy him a pint. Someone messaged the next day. I watched it all to the end. Is Dave going to buy me a pint?
Wow.
Are you going to buy him a
If
pint?
you're
Get on.
watching, leave a comment. If you're still watching at this point, leave a comment. Pick a comment.
I think some people will fast forward to the end then.
Nah.
Nah.
To see if we're still there.
Nah.
We're 42 minutes.
If anyone's watching now, I'll be shocked. I'll be
Nah.
shocked.
Yeah.
I'll be absolutely shocked.
I was about to say
That's a
something
long
crazy.
time.
Let me
Long
know.
time now.
42 minutes. Can you imagine holding the camera for 42
Everyone still
minutes?
watching this, John will take you for an Indian.
Song.
Yeah, deal.
That's the deal.
It's a fucking very good deal.
This video's class. Right. This video's absolutely awesome. Right, see you in a bit, lads.
Yeah.